Welcome to Yummy Yummy Yuki channel. Today I'll be showing you 3 Pokemons within the little cups, which is going to be Cottonee, Deino, and Barboach to take down all the strong metas out there such as Bronzor. So first of all, I'll be summoning Cottonee, and facing against the dominant Bronzor. We lose the lead, so we want to immediately switch to Barboach. Barboach is going to be spamming the Mud Bomb here. Mud Bomb's gonna hit for super effective damage against the Bronzor, so they shielded the first one. And the strategy here is that we want to shield every move that Bronzor is gonna be throwing at us as well. And we're gonna be hitting for another Mud Bomb here. Notice that we took some extra confusion damage, but we want to try to avoid that by timing it right. So we'll be shielding the second charge move from the Bronzor, and then we'll hit them with another Mud Bomb. So last shield was used, so we both have no shield. We're going to be able to hit with another Mud Bomb here. It's just going to be not enough, barely, to take down the Bronzor, but we're going to be able to farm down for that energy using Deino from here on. Deino is going to be able to take this charge move of Side Shock, resisted, so it's a pretty good thing on the typing. And then as soon as Cottonee comes in, you want to move the Cottonee back, switch to Cottonee and farm it down. Deino came in, but it was an easy farm down for us. The focus here is that we want to take down the Cottonee, since the Deino in the back won't be able to handle the Cottonee. It's a pretty close damage race, but the opponent is going to be able to hit with us with their own charge move, which is Grass Knot. So Deino comes in, tries to take it down, but it won't be able to make it to the crunch. So this is a game that I realized that we needed to add the Body Slam by spending that 75,000 extra Stardust. It is a hefty cost, but it is well worth it. This is a huge win lead against the opponent's Deino. The opponent's going to be immediately switching it out to Darumaka. We're going to be coming in with our own Barboach to hit them with the ground move we have, which is going to be super effective against the fire type monsters. They are going to commit to their first shield, and we're going to use our own shield as well to secure the switch advantage here. I'm going to be farming down with just the Mud Shot, and we'll throw a Mud Bomb to the Deino that's coming back. Likely they're going to be shielding, yes, because the Ice Beam was going to take them down. So because there's no shield, this Ice Beam is going to do super effective damage, taking care of the Deino. Minccino comes in, so we'll be throwing our own Charmer against the Minccino here. We're going to be able to hit them with the Seed Bomb. This is going to likely take care of the Minccino itself. So that was a good game to my opponent. This game's going to be another loss. So Vulpix is going to be hitting us with a super effective damage with their fire moves. We're going to switch to Deino, and then the Cottonee immediately comes in, so we are going to hit them with our own Body Slam. This was the least that we could do, and it was a good thing that we added our second move of Body Slam to be able to take down the health of the Cottonee to half. We're going to come back in with our own Cottonee, try to farm it down. We're going to be hit with from their charge move, which is Seed Bomb. We were able to successfully farm it down though. And Vulpix is gonna come back, and we're gonna throw our seed bomb. And it's a huge thing that we got a shield out of them, which was gonna be resisted, but they wanted to secure this win, so they committed to their shield. We're gonna come back and with our own Barboach. The Mud Bomb's gonna do super effective damage. And then the last Pokemon is gonna be Bronzor. So we have 2 shields against their 1 shield. At this point, we're gonna be spamming the Mud Bomb. It's gonna be a pattern. You'll be closing the game a lot with either Barboach or the Deino. I guess they are called Deino. I have a tendency to call it a Deino, coming from Japanese, because the Japanese gaming community for Pokemon Go calls it Deino, so I just have a habit of calling Deino but Deino. Anyway, we're gonna be throwing the Mud Bomb. It is a close game, but they're not going to be able to use their charge move because we do have our last shield, so they are committing to their farm down. We are going to throw our last Mud Bomb to take the game. Next up we have a Wynaut, which is another dominant meta Pokemon. It's really high in defense, so we want to make sure we take care of this with our Cottonee. But their charge move, Mirror Coat, is not going to do too much damage, so I won't be shielding from the beginning. We're going to throw our charge move Seed Bomb. They're not going to use a shield as well because it's so the defense is so high. I'm going to commit to 1 shield here to secure the win. Seed Bomb is not going to be able to take down the Wynaut because of the shield. They are going to throw a charge move. At this point, I'm not going to commit to a shield. It was a pretty close game, but we were able to bring the health down this much, so that's a huge win for us. Deino coming in against our own Barboach. We're going to throw the Mud Bomb, baiting for a shield. We get the shield, so we're going to be going for our Ice Beam for super effective damage, taking down the Deino. Bronzor comes in, so he immediately swaps into Deino here, throwing the Crunch. We just want to make sure that we don't get farmed down for additional energy, leaving the Pokemon that we won't be able to use. So that was a good game. We're going to be showing you Cottonee facing another Cottonee because we use a spell called Multiply. Anyway, it's a tie, so we're going to be sticking in with this matchup. We want to immediately press for our Seed Bomb without trying to time it or anything. By immediately pressing it, it times it so well that we don't have to get hit with additional charm from the opponent. Opponent's health is pretty low, so we won't commit to a shield. We want to maintain the shield, the equal number of shields here. We're going to farm it down with our Barboach. Stunky comes in. Stunky is going to be hit with super effective damage from our ground type moves. So they shield the first. We're going to make it to another Mud Bomb here. This is huge. Likely we're going to get a shield from them, which we do. We're gonna come in with the Deino. We're gonna farm it down. We are gonna be hit with their charge move. We wanna shield this. It was a crunch. And then the Bronzor is gonna come in. So we're gonna be using our crunch without no shield. They're gonna just concede to this game. Game to my opponent. From here on, it's gonna be all lead loss. We just wanna show you how versatile this team is against all the lead losses. So the Bronzor is a lead loss, huge lead loss. So we're gonna be immediately switching to Barboach. Barboach is gonna be again, it's the same thing that we've seen before. Mud Bomb is gonna be hitting them with super effective damage. Seems like this Bronzor is not gonna switch out, so we're gonna be committing to the shields to make sure to take care of the Bronzor. As we mentioned before, we wanna make sure to avoid taking any additional confusion damage. The timing is pretty easy. When the Bronzor is flipping, it's the time that you wanna press the Mud Bomb to make sure that we don't get hit with additional confusion damage. We're gonna shield. And then we're gonna be able to make it to our Mud Bomb here. It's so spammy, it's so fast. We're gonna be able to just Mud Shot it down. So we have a switch advantage to be able to align. Stunky's gonna come in. So we're gonna make sure to run off the timer here, so that we will be able to switch at this point to anything that's coming in, which is Vulpix. So Deino's gonna be able to take care of this Vulpix, even though it's gonna be hitting with us with the huge damage with the body slam. Took about 60 to 70% of our health. We're gonna be using our own body slam. We are gonna take care of their Vulpix, and then we're gonna Dragon Breath it down pretty low, and then Cottonee is just gonna take care of the end. Good game. Here's another rank 10 person that we're going to be battling. Again with the Vulpix lead, we want to immediately switch. And then this time we're going to be trying to hit them with the Ice Beam without shield bait, but we are going to be shielded. Looking back, I probably could have baked the shield with Mud Shot, but I commit for another Ice Beam in case the opponent thinks I'm bluffing. But opponent used it correctly and shields our charge move here. It was huge that they're gonna throw the charge move here as well. It's just a Night Slash. We're gonna come in with our Cottonee. They switch to Vulpix, so we immediately switch to Deino here. As we saw the huge damage from the body slam or even flame charge, they do hit quite a damage to us, so we just want to make sure to shield that. We're just gonna farm it down with the Dragon Breath. With the stored energy, we're gonna throw the body slam. It is gonna take care of the other Pokemon. And we are gonna throw the crunch against the Bronzor. And we're gonna catch the charge move from the Bronzor with our Cottonee. Just to make sure that the Deino stays in the end game to take care of Bronzor in case Cottonee cannot finish the Bronzor. But it's looking pretty good when there's no shield. and the health of the Bronzor is so low, we were just able to charm it down. Good game to my opponent. And here comes another win-loss. It's against Alolan Sandshrew. So we're taking all the ice damage. Our back is pretty weak against the ice, so we want to make sure to take care of this at this point. And we're gonna throw the Seed Bomb here. Because their health is so low, we're not going to connect to another shield. It was just only a nice slash, so we're able to farm it down. And here comes Bronzor, so we immediately switch to Barboach. It really doesn't matter which Pokemon, but we want to throw the Barboach because our back two Pokemon can handle Bronzor. We want to make sure Barboach comes in first, so that we don't get charmed down by like a Cottonee or Minccino. This time it was Dino, so we're going to be throwing the Ice Beam here. See if they will shield or not. The correct move for them was to shield this, which is to protect. I'm sorry, I think they should have not, because Cottonee's gonna come in to farm it down. And we're gonna be able to take this game. The Heavy Slam does a lot of damage, but our Crunch is gonna make it. It's gonna take a little more than half of the HP away from the Bronzor. And then our Body Slam makes it before their charge move. We're gonna be hit with their charge move, but we still have our Cottonee left, which is gonna be able to take care of the last part of Bronzor. So good game. So there's a lot of lead wins, but those are pretty easy to follow. So we just want to focus on win-losses. This technically is I consider it as a win-lead, but maybe a tie against a Wynaut. So again, we're just going to be wanting to take care of this Wynaut with our Cottonee. Wynaut is so bulky, it can stand this long. And we're gonna be hit with the charge move again, but we won't commit to a shield. They did bring in a seal, so we're gonna throw a Seed Bomb here. It's gonna be super effective damage, so they're gonna likely shield, which they do, so we're gonna switch it out, throw in the Barboach. Their first move is going to be either water or ice move, so we just want to make sure to keep the Barboach alive. We're going to shield it, and we're going to be spamming the Mud Bomb. Mud Bomb lands, and another Mud Bomb is going to be hitting Seal before their charge move, which is huge. Wynaut comes in. We're going to be using Mud Bomb here. Our attack is debuffed, but still it does decent amount of damage. We're not going to commit to a shield here. We want to save that shield for a Dino. And we'll make sure to run down the switch block here. Bronzor comes in, so it's going to be the usual ending. but we're gonna bait the shield. The opponent didn't shield, so we're gonna be doing another bait here. Their health is beyond half right now, so they have to shield likely, which we're gonna get the shield here. We have our own shield left, so we're gonna be shielding this. And then we're gonna be throwing our crunch against the Bronzor. They did have a lot more energy than what we thought, so they're gonna be throwing the heavy slam. Down to wire. Crunch is gonna make it first before being taken down by the confusion damage. And then the last of Wynaut is taken care of by the Cottonee. It's a good game. It's another ranked in person. Another Bronzor lead. We immediately switch to Barboach. They switch out to Cottonee here. So charging to Ice Beam, we throw a Mud Bomb for a bait. Which we get a shield, which is great. We're gonna throw the Ice Beam right before we get taken down by the confusion. The opponent was supposed to shield this, but it was a big win for us that Ice Beam landed. Now we can align our Dino with their Bronzor. If that Ice Beam didn't go through, we would have to deal the Bronzor with the Cottonee, so we would have lost this game. It's the usual drill from here. We'll be shielding every move that Bronzor's going to be throwing to us. We're going to be throwing a crunch here without baiting. We got shielded, but it's okay. We still have one shield. And we'll be throwing our crunch, but we're going to swap, so we're going to be swapping it to Cottonee. It is Ice Beam, but we have a lot of HP, so we're able to just farm it down with our charm. We'll throw the Seed Bomb for a little bit of damage. And it's so good that because the Cottonee had so little HP left, we didn't get farmed down too much. We did have a crunch stored though, so we just fired the crunch as soon as it comes back. And that is a good game. So thank you everybody for watching my video. Hopefully this helps you to win the Little Cup without having Bronzor. If you did enjoy, please subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the video. And we hope to see you in another video. Thank you. Bye-bye.